A very good afternoon to all my dear student. I am your Rama ma'am and today my topic is division of decimal numbers. Means here we are going to divide a decimal number by a whole number, a decimal number by a decimal number. Okay, and after that we will see where we have to put the point after dividing. For that there are some rules. Carry on the division as we in the case of whole numbers. As we divide the whole numbers, in the same way you have to divide the decimal numbers also. For example, let us divide 10 by 2. Okay, in this case 10 is also a whole number and 2 is also a whole number. So we are dividing 10 by 2. So 2 5s are 10 minus 0. Okay, in the same way you have to divide the decimal numbers also. For example, divide 0.81 by 3. You have to divide 0.81 by 3. You forget about the decimal. Okay, you consider it as only 81. Okay, 0.81 you consider only 81 because here is 0. There is no meaning of 0 here. So consider it only 81. Now in the simple way you divide the 81 by 3 as we divide 10 by 2. Okay. So divide 81 by 3. Okay. So 3 2 just 6 minus 2. Then 1 is here. Then 3 7 are 21 minus 0 0. Okay. Here your quotient is 27. What was your quotient? 27. And now look back to your question. Your question is 0.81. Your dividend is 0.81. So in dividend you check after how many numbers the decimal point is there. After how many numbers. So in dividend we are seeing 1 2. After 2 number there is a point. So in your quotient also after 2 number you put your point. Okay. So our quotient is 27. So after 2 numbers means 1 2. After 2 we will put this point. And if you feel any problem that after point there is no number, so put 0. That's not a problem. So your quotient will be 0.27. Your quotient will be 0.27. In this case your dividend is a decimal number and your divisor is a whole number. Okay, there are 2 more examples. See, divide 925.75 by 25. Okay, so you practice this question and this one question. If you find any problem, you can comment in my comment section. Now I will tell you the other one, that is if both numbers are in decimals, means your dividend is also in decimal and your divisor is also in decimal. In that case, how you will choose where we have to put the point in your quotient. Okay, so let's see. See, here are the 2 examples of such questions. In this case, your dividend is also in decimal form and your divisor is also in decimal form. That means you have to divide 42.408 by 1.8. Okay, as I told you, just forget about the decimal point. Just forget about the decimal point. Consider 42.408 as 42,408 and 1.8 as 18. Okay, forget about your decimal point. Simply you divide the 42,408 by 18. Okay, so as you can see, 18 into 2 is equal to 36. After subtracting you will get 6. Carry forward this 4. Okay, and then 18 into 3 is equal to 54. After subtracting you will get 10. Carry forward this 10. Okay, and 18 into 5 is 90. Again after subtracting we will get 10 and carry forward this 8. Okay, and 18 into 6 is 108. Remainder is 0. Okay, your quotient is 2356, 2356. Now listen carefully. In this case your quotient is 2356. Okay, and your dividend is 42.408, and I will show you divisor as small d, and your divisor is 1.8. Okay, now see how many numbers are there in dividend after decimal and how many numbers are there in divisor after decimal. Okay, so in dividend, as we can see, there are three numbers. Okay, in dividend, as we can see, there are three numbers, means 42.408. So 1, 2, 3, there are three numbers. So we'll write d is equal to 3, and in divisor there is only one number, 1.8. So 8 is only the one number. So in divisor there is only one number. Now we'll see the difference between dividend and divisor, number of dividend and divisor. Okay, so difference is 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. So from here you will get your answer where you have to put the point. As difference is 2, so in quotient after 2 number put the decimal point. Okay, this is the first case. In the second case, I'll tell you about if number of numbers after point in dividend is less than the number of numbers in divisor after point is greater, then how you will understand where I have to put the decimal point. Okay, I have taken one question for you of such type also. See, 5.778 divided by 0.0018. In this case, after point in dividend there are only 3 numbers, and in divisor there are 4 numbers. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, only 3 numbers. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Okay, so as I told you before also, forget about the decimal point and divide the number as we divide the whole numbers. So I will divide 5778 by 18. Okay, as you can see, 18 into 3 is equal to 54. After subtracting, we will get 3, and we have carried forward this 7. 18 to the 36 minus 1, then carry forward this 18. Then 18 into 1 is equal to 18. Remainder is 0. In this case, your quotient is 321. Okay, your quotient is 321. Now question arises where we should put the decimal point. Okay, so see, in this case the number of numbers after decimal point is 3 in dividend, and in divisor there are 4 numbers. If divisor is greater than dividend, if the number of numbers in divisor is greater than the number of numbers in dividend, okay, in this case also find the difference. So 3 minus 4, that is equal to minus 1. If you don't have the knowledge of negative numbers, so simply we'll don't do this one. Difference is 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. Okay, because in 4th class also or in 5th, 6th class also you have these types of questions, but in 4th and 5th class we are not teaching you about the negative numbers properly, or the operations between the negative numbers, means addition of negative numbers, subtraction of negative numbers. So do in this way. Okay, so see, difference is 1, but remember here your number of numbers in dividend is less than the number of numbers in divisor. Okay, 3 is less than 4. So in this case we will not put the point after one number in quotient. We will add one number. We will add one number in quotient. Your quotient is 321. We need to put one more number in quotient because our difference is 1 when number of numbers in dividend is less than the number of numbers in divisor after point. Keep in mind, after point. Okay, so as we know, we can't add any number, we can add only zeros. Okay, we can add only zeros. So here I will put a 0. Okay, so our quotient will be, final quotient will be 3210. Okay? So keep in your mind when you have to put the point or decimal in the division. Okay? If you have any query or any doubt, please comment in the comment section and share my channel with your friends who want to study math deeply and briefly. And if you want video on any topic, please comment in my comment section. Thank you so much and take care of yourself.